In this video, we're going to learn how to change the costume of our sprite. Okay, and so our sprite here is this little cat, and this cat has two types of costumes. It has this costume where it has its legs in this position, and the second costume where it has its legs in this position. And one thing that we're hoping to do is that if we sort of switch between those two costumes, it'll look as if the cat is in fact walking. So let's go ahead and give some motion to our cat. So we can tell the cat to move 10 steps. And remember, you can double click to run the command, but really the way we like to do this so that the code is clean is to add one of these curvy top blocks of code. This one's called when the green flag is clicked, and to attach our scripts to that. So now we can just click on the green flag, and you can see our little cat is going to move. It doesn't really look like it's moving because its legs aren't moving at all, and that's what the costumes are going to be for. So how would we change between this costume and this costume? And note, if you don't like these, you can be super creative with Scratch. You can change the colors, you can erase things, add lines. So really, the sky is the limit in terms of what you can do to make these sprites look really, really neat. So how do we go between these two costumes? Well, really what we'd like to do is change the look of our sprite. So there's a little block that says switch to costume. Okay, and let's just say we switch to costume 1. Not sure which one that is, so we run it. So we changed what the legs look like. And then let's move a little bit more, and then let's change the costume again to costume number 2. So there we have costume number 1 and costume number 2. So if I run that, you can't really tell that we're switching between the costumes, and that's because these sequences of commands happen super, super quick. So we change to costume 1, and then very, very quickly we change to costume 2, and that makes it hard to see this transition. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add a little block so that we wait just a little bit of time between some of those steps. So let's say we wait half a second, and let's do the same thing a little bit later after we've switched the costume again. Alright, so now if I run this, you can see both costumes appearing in this stage area. Now really it's not very practical to have to keep clicking on this green flag every time we want our cat to make a step. And so we really want some way to have this happen continuously. Okay, we want this to keep happening, and something that we can do for that is to go into this control block here, and we have this forever control block, and what this means is basically loop through this code. So keep doing this code over and over and over again forever and never stop. So here we go, and now you can see our cat is running a little bit in slow motion, so we might want to change those wait times. And then eventually it's probably going to hit this wall. But I think you got the picture, and that's really how you change costumes, and it really allows you to create some pretty cool animations.